Hi everyone, welcome back. Beautiful setting sun, even though it's a bit cloudy. We've had increasing cloud cover across most of the region. But temperatures today, we did warm up into the low 60s in Fargo. We're at 58 right now, 55 in Moorhead, still quite gusty. Wind out of the east-northeast at 15 miles per hour, gusting to 24 miles per hour. And in Grand Forks, currently 56 degrees, that wind gusting out of the east-northeast to 26 miles per hour. Temperatures across most of the valley right now are in the 50s. We're at 54 in Jamestown, 54 in Oaks, 52 in Detroit Lakes and Wadena. The cool spot right now, Langdon, at 50 degrees. Now, as for the wind, it's been strongest today in parts of southeastern North Dakota. That's where we're still seeing some of those stronger gusts, gusting to 31 miles per hour in Jamestown and in Oaks, 40 mile per hour gusts in Aberdeen, South Dakota, and in Mobridge, there on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. So looking at the big picture, why is it so windy and why is it taking so long for this rain to move in from the south? Well, the rain is in association with a low pressure system down to the south, but we've got an area of high pressure just to the north of us in Canada. As for why it's so windy, the wind blows from high pressure to low pressure, and we've got a pretty tight what's called pressure gradient. So that wind is quite strong, blowing from the high to the low. And that high is kind of blocking that rain from advancing north a little bit quicker. That high brings some dry air, but it will slowly start to overcome more of that high pressure as the low pushes a little bit further to the north. So seeing just a little bit of light rain starting to move in to our far southern counties, but it's still going to take a couple of hours for that rain to really get going. In the meantime, we can expect gusty winds to continue through the rest of tonight and through the overnight hours. Pretty overcast heading into tomorrow morning. But by the drive time of tomorrow morning, we'll be breezy, but here comes the rain across the southern valley, and it may be heavy at times where you see some of the darker green. We could see some banding of heavier rain through the morning hours, tapering off in intensity through the afternoon, and then the low gradually exits to the east and takes all the rainfall with it. So we will dry up by late Friday night. As for how much rain we may receive, still looking like we could see an inch or two of rainfall in parts of the southern valley, a half an inch to an inch where we see some of that banding set up with some areas of heavy rain. But here in Fargo, we're going to be right on the cutoff of about a tenth of an inch up to around a quarter of an inch. So folks on the northern parts of the FM Metro may see much less rain than the southern parts of the metro. Still windy tomorrow as well, with gusts around or over 30 miles per hour. Temperatures tomorrow just a little bit warmer, where we're not going to see rain. A comfortably cool day, and that's how we stay through the weekend. Dry through the weekend, less windy, and still expecting some low 60s into next week.
It'd be nice to get a little bit of a warm up next week.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty dry next week too, at least some more sunshine.
Good news there. Thanks, Summer.
Yeah.
Still ahead on Valley News Live at 6. After an unexpected journey, a historic home in Hunter, North Dakota is now back on the market. We'll take you a look, give you a look in just 2 minutes.